if I'm wearing a badge and it says sheriff, if I'm wearing a badge and it says sheriff.
I can buy one of those at Buc-ee's.
But shouldn't that be
Sheriff
a problem?
Jimmy, right?
If
Sheriff Jimmy.
If I'm walking around and you know what, and people ask me, are you a sheriff? I'm not doing anything. You a sheriff? I say, oh, I'm a sheriff. Yes, I am.
But why?
Isn't there, doesn't the government have an interest in saying no, because we don't want people confusing you with the sheriff?
Let me tell you about one of the cases, and it's a case that was a conviction for 3712, where they used the word sheriff. The word sheriff was on the badge. And the court said that because that's an office in the state of Texas which can hire officers, it's a law enforcement agency, and that's good enough. But it also said that because the badge had a star on it, that was also indicative of a law enforcement agency. And I don't think that we want to go down that road, because what if the government says there's other shapes or words that are insignia of law enforcement agency? I mean, the star is a very
Dallas Cowboys must be a law enforcement agency.
And I think we want to keep track of the fact that the statute doesn't just cover the person who's pretending to be a cop, it also covers the collector, right? So and that's the overbreadth question, right? So even if the state could legitimately forbid people from pretending to be cops, maybe they can, maybe they can't, they certainly can't forbid us from possessing these insignia in our own homes, which the statute does. It prevents the collection of them. You couldn't collect old HPD badges or old Texas Ranger badges.
So,
sorry, Jake,
yeah.
but just on that point, if they do have, let's say they do have a government interest in doing that, that's fine. Just make a law that is narrowly tailored to fit that interest so that it comports with the First Amendment. I mean, nobody's telling them they can't have such a law.